What's up, gamers? Here is the Lego City passenger train from 2018, I think. It's the current passenger train, except there's going to be a new one this year. I bought two of these because if you put them end to end, it forms a complete train. You know, because one set, you would just get these three, and it would have a weird endpoint. So I got two sets to complete it. So it's now a full, complete train. You know, with two end cars. So let's go over everything. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Look at that. The train. Another train. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a long train. Took a while to build. Not really. I mean, you start with the tracks and the train station. And then after the train station, you go into the engine. After the engine, you sort of build the food car. And after the food car, you build the passenger car. And then that's about it. But of course, because I bought two, I had to do it twice. You know, which wasn't too bad. It wasn't that repetitive. And honestly, it didn't take long to build either. So here is everything that you get. I'll just do one side because it's the same set, right? So of course you get the engine. It's like this really cool, I want to say electric yellow and navy blue train. Inside here's the conductor guy. He's kind of cool, just chilling in there. The engine car, not too special. Like, this is one big piece, it's kind of cool. But inside, there's nothing. This is all wasted space here because the battery is on this side. So I feel like they could have put the battery here and then turned half of this into something, you know? They could have made half of this have more passenger seats or something like that. That would have been a good use of space, you know? Anyways, the next carriage you get is the food car. So the food car, yeah, it's pretty simple, actually. You have some tables on the walls with like some coffee and some food. Then you have a little nice area to buy your food from this coffee shop worker, you know, get a hot dog or something on the train. I guess you would just mostly stand up in that car. It's kind of interesting. I would have preferred just, you know, all passenger cars, but it's kind of cool. Final car you get is a passenger car. So the passenger cars, they're really neat, honestly. You get 4 seats, which I feel like is a bad use of space in here. You could have at least fit 1 more seat. Probably 2 more. I don't know. I feel like you can modify this to make it way better than it is. But it does come with a girl. And this piece, which I'd never had before, but it's a really cool suitcase piece. You know, usually in Lego you just get a briefcase with everyone, but this is a real suitcase with a Lego set inside. So it's really cool. You can fit the set and then put it in the suitcase. So it's actually neat. It's a really cool part. And then of course, because I bought 2 sets, I have the same things twice. Another engine car, another food car, and another passenger car. And as well as all the same minifigures. So there's clones, bro. There's clones. Now, let's back this up so you can see what all this is. So the set comes with 1 train station. But of course I got 2 train stations. And they're really simple. And honestly, it didn't even need to come with it. Because these stations are just so depressingly small. There's no point in them existing. But it's cool. You get a guy with a bag and some chairs behind him, and you know, a departure sign with a map. So really, these are kind of pointless to have. I guess you could turn them into a bigger train station because now you have 2. And finally, you get these. I don't know, they're just like those train stop and go lights. I don't know what they're used for particularly. I'm not a train expert. They're like a really simple build. I feel like these builds, especially for these, get worse over the years. Like, that's just a really plain looking one. Now, if you buy 2 sets, this is what you would get entirely. Like, you get a lot of extra round track pieces and 2 remotes, but you only need to put batteries in 1 engine to power the whole thing. So I got an engine right there with no batteries in it, just sitting there. So you could reuse the battery box, which is kind of cool. This is all the track you would get, though, if you were to get 2 sets. So, like, these 4 straight pieces would only come in 1 set. So really, the whole track would be a little bit shorter if you were to buy only 1 train. Which kind of sucks, but that's the way she goes, you know? But now, let's go on to how the heck this thing works. You got this Bluetooth remote, and you just turn on the power button right there. It changes colors, so I guess that's so you could operate multiple trains at once. See, it changes the color. It's Bluetooth, so you sync it up, and then basically the plus is go and the minus is stop. So the plus go it. It struggles a little bit, probably because it's on my bed. Oh no! So that was some quick thinking on my part. The middle button, the red middle buttons, are to stop the engine. So that's what I did last minute. I forgot to mention, yeah, you get magnetized cars with also a cool little door build connecting all the passenger cars. But anyway, let's do that again. If it were only 3 engines, it's obviously a lot easier for it to go. even though it's on a rough surface on my bed. You can also make it go backwards with the minus. So it's going backwards. Let's just reconnect them. Oh my, almost fell off the bed there, bro. But let's just make it go fully round. So I just crank it up to max speed. Crank. It struggles because it's on an uneven bed, right? But we just got to give it a little boost. And it does it fine. It gets used to it. So yeah, that's about it though. Now it will just keep going forever and ever and ever. Unless I turn it off, or if it dies, which could happen. It takes 4 batteries for a remote and 6 batteries for a battery box, so it's kind of battery intensive. You need 10 batteries, AAA. But hey, that's just the nature of the train business, you know what I mean? So, unfortunately, I'll have to take all the batteries out and just shove it in my closet as usual. But until it can actually be put out on a nice cool table and be let out to run around forever, click subscribe. That'll happen one day and it'll be cool. Thank you for watching this Timeworks train haul Lego City video. Click subscribe for more, and of course, fly on.